Guys, this is not a drill. UGC is actually out. UGC is out. Yes, that is right. You heard me correctly. User-generated content catalog is officially out. So when this video goes up, it was released actually a couple of days ago. But you know, for me right now, as it stands at this current time, it came out a few hours ago. And on my friends list right here, I can see at least 3 different people wearing something from the UGC part of the catalog. This tiny little hat right here. We literally have Toad, like actual Toad right here, and whatever that's supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool, but horrifying. So I'm gonna head on over to the catalog to show you exactly what I am talking about. And you know, just completely disregard these hats that are created by somebody that is not Roblox for now, and let's just direct our attention over to the side. Out of all these categories that we do have right here, you probably notice a new one, and that just so happens to be community creations. And as you can see, that's exactly what these are, community creations. And you know, just from first glance, I can tell you right now that I just have nothing negative to say. You know, just judging by how these look right here in these little preview boxes, this community is incredibly talented. Because I'm not gonna lie, these literally just look like hats that Roblox would upload, if not better. And I'm actually gonna go over to my avatar and I'm gonna remove all of my hats, and I'm actually gonna take headless off just so I can show you guys how these new hats would look. Okay, so just from this first page of hats alone, I can tell you that there is at least 3 or 4 that stand out as my favorites. And I feel like those 4 hats should be the first ever UGC items that I do try on. We have this fedora right here. Now, I'm not going to lie, this fedora maybe did get into a little bit of drama. And I'm not going to go too much into that drama because personally I do feel like it's a little bit far-fetched. But basically somebody thought that this looked like the classic fedora, which I'm not gonna lie, I just don't think it does. You know, fedoras are very hard to make unique. You know, fedora is a fedora. It's literally a type of hat. They are all very similar. But anyway, let's make this the first ever UGC hat that I do try on. Okay, you know what? Wow. Okay, you know what? Oh my, I actually love this. Okay, I'm about to spend 1,200 Robux. You know, I'm not even exaggerating, but out of the fedoras that I own, which is not very many, but you know, it's something, I think this one is probably my favorite. Dusky nights like these in the shady city require that slim look. Don that appeal with this fedora. Wow. And you know, one thing that I think is actually really cool with this whole UGC thing is that comments have been enabled on these hats. You know, if I remember correctly, comments were actually disabled on hats and games and stuff like that because of the scam bots. And then we have these really cool horns. Ezraf, I think. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but Ezraf's crimson horns. Ezraf, they all shouted as he paraded through the town victorious. Wow. Okay, let's try this on then. There is only one way to find out how these look, and ooh, do you know what? They actually go really well with the tail and wings that I'm wearing. Okay, this is definitely, I'm going to lose a lot of Robux making this video. Everyone is just so talented. Like I said, these look like Roblox hats, if not better. So from what I've seen of the comments so far, it's a mix of people asking how to make hats and a mix of people saying how cool the hats are, which, you know, is about what you can expect from Roblox players. You know what? Maybe this one is a little bit terrifying, and you know, could cause maybe quite a few nightmares. But at the same time, I actually really like it. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird and I like the creepy stuff. So right now it doesn't exactly fit with the head that I'm wearing, but you can kind of see how it should look. Oh, it has feathers at the back. I didn't realize that. Okay, for whatever, I don't know, that makes it that little bit cooler. Okay, definitely without the black hair that I'm wearing, this would look actually really cool on some avatars. And you can see that they put a lot of effort into the texture. And this one is just wow. And of course, it's made by Beism. She is actually insanely talented from the work that I've seen from her. Oh, wow. Okay. Honestly, I didn't expect to like it it that much on my avatar. But you know what? Maybe with some like adjustments and some extra hats added to this, maybe I actually really like this with my avatar. And you know, obviously the colors work really well with me, black and red being my favorite colors. I actually do really like that. I'm literally about to buy like every hat that everybody's made. UGC is a really dangerous thing for my Robux. I feel like these three are about to be my first ever UGC purchases. Oh, there is Mad King as well. Mad King and Mad Queen. When a crown isn't enough and more mad than the queen, they say. Gotta love Beersum making these literally amazing hats as cheap as possible. That is absolutely right. She literally makes the coolest things, and then these are the lowest prices that they can set hats to. Do you know what's funny about this hat? I actually didn't expect how this hat would look. When I try this on, you'll see exactly what I mean. Where is the hat, you might ask? Well, allow me to show you. There it is right there. I mean, it doesn't exactly work with my hair. It's actually being drowned by my hair. But this is actually a really tiny hat, which I'm not entirely sure why it's so small, but I guess some people do like it. So I think my favorites out of the current UGC items that we have are very clear to everyone. So let's start with the cheapest so it hurts less. My first ever UGC item that I have purchased is the Mad Queen by Beersum. And then we have these crimson horns for 400 Robux. I'm, you know, slowly working my way to the expensive one. And then finally the fedora for 1,200 Robux. And there we have my first 3 purchases of the UGC catalogue. Like I said, this is going to be very dangerous for my Robux, but at the same time it's actually really worth it, and also gives these people the money that they deserve for their efforts put into the hats. And there we have it. I actually really love how this looks. And you know what? Right now of the UGC catalogue, we actually only have 1 page and then 4 extra hats. Which, you know, for it being out for a few hours, that's actually quite a lot. But you know, for the future, when they actually let more people create hats, and when more hats are actually created and uploaded, I am actually so excited to see how that goes. Because, you know, we had Roblox creating hats for years and years, which is not a problem. They actually made some really good hats. But just think of how many players Roblox has and how many of them are so very talented. So, you know, to have these new fresh minds of creativity creating hats for Roblox, that gives a lot of potential. So like I said, I'm very excited to see where this goes. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the UGC catalogue and the current hats that it has. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.